Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. As a student, the biggest challenge for me are to lose control of focus and experiencing a dramatic drop in productivity. We're probably already familiar with the feeling of sitting in front of a blank page, staring at it, unable to begin, and got our minds all wandering. Procrastination is a symptom of lack of concentration. Phones, tablets, TV, computers, game consoles, screens are everywhere these days, and they're all filled with games and apps designed to distract us. I have tried numerous ways to study, from watching a dozen of YouTube videos on how to study effectively, listen to a lot of audiobooks, but I found that reading books are a lot more effective and fun. Now, imagine living in a world full of candy. Imagine that your best friend is a unicorn. Imagine that you can go anywhere you want in this world. The sand, the desert, outer space, the bottom of the ocean. Literally, you name it, anywhere you want. Imagine falling in love with a prince. See? All of that is somewhat impossible in reality. But all of that can come true by reading books. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aurel, and I am from Senior High School 1 Kendari. And today, I would like to talk about how do I cope with my learning difficulties. So, how do I prefer reading than any other method? Well, I can't really speak for everyone, but I believe that there's something undeniably special about reading. Not only that, we also love to read, right? We love to talk about them with our friends and with our families. So, for me, reading is like a sport. It takes time, practice, and dedication. And in order for us to know more about this world, we need to read as much as we can. See, reading invigorates me. It sharpens my mind. It makes my soul dance. I love it when a book takes me to the furthest part of my brain and expand my knowledge. Reading for me has been escape from reality type of things, my coping mechanism before I found others in times of trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was a kid, I have a lot of storybooks. Alice in Wonderland, Cinderella, Harry Potter, Narnia, and Pinocchio. Journeys to the past, so many pictures painted through over a decade of reading, and none of them have me. When I pick a new book, there's this overwhelming sense, something calming and soothing to me. As my eyes dart back and forth across each line anew, I absorb the word, and my mind starts to race. My brain is working to connect the piece of the puzzle, making sense of the plot, and attempting to predict what will happen next. It's almost like I'm in the story as a ghost, watching everything that's happening. When I read, I feel free to picture everything as detailed as I want. I'm free to watch it all, but from how I match descriptions to pictures. Reading gives me freedom to explore, learn, and see things. I've learned more than taught in school, some of which wasn't covered in our required courses, and I learned through optional courses within the same subject area. Ladies and gentlemen, see, right now we live in a constant state of evolution. Evolution in the mind, body, and soul. And in order for us as human beings to evolve, we need to learn. We need to learn more and more about the world. By this, I'm trying to say that in order for us to have knowledge of the world, we need to learn. And in order for us to learn, we need to read. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoy my speech. And again, I know I made a ton of mistakes. But then again, I'm only human. And like the old saying goes, what doesn't destroy you makes you stronger. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.